night out filled with local art, live demonstrations, and one-of-a-kind finds. Well, Water Street Tampa's night market is back, and visual artist Jerry Rodriguez is here to tell us all about it. So welcome to the show.
Thank you for having me.
Okay, so I don't want to interrupt your work. So what are you doing here? You're finishing up one of your paintings, and this is what you'll be doing at the market.
Yes. So tonight I'll be one of 20 local artists who will be live painting and displaying artwork. So finishing this one here today and gonna take it to the market tonight.
And tell me a little bit about what you're working on. What's your inspiration here?
Yeah, so I use my artwork to talk about identity and perspective, and this is actually men's mental wellness. Health, wellness. So we are, I wanted to do something that represented that, but I also love representing culture, like I'm Dominican, so representing that and different diversity and different things. So.
Yeah. Why is it important for people to attend something like this market and to actually see local artists at work? What are they getting out of it?
Yeah, absolutely. So like I mentioned, there's going to be over 20 different artists that are going to be live painting. And I think it's so important for the community to come out and support your local artist.
Yeah.
There are so many voices and so many styles, so many different things that different individuals connect with. And so I think it's really important that we show up, we support local artists, and just have a good time. There's also live music, so you can dance if you want.
Like, we'll be dancing and you'll be painting. I like it. Okay, so let's talk about some of your other artwork. So this is one of my favorites. You know, I love dance. I grew up dancing. My kids dance. Tell me about this painting here.
Yeah, this painting, of course, represents a dancer, and so actually my wife is a dancer, so this was very much inspired by her, and I wanted to represent also culture, so Latino culture being very, very heavy on the dance culture as well. So just wanted to have that and show all the colors and the flow and the fun times that come with dancing. Yeah,
I mean, it's a still painting, but it looks like she's moving, which I absolutely love. Okay, let's go over to some of your other artwork over here. What's the inspiration behind this one?
So this is one of those pieces that I use to talk about perspective, and my goal is to cover the eyes, but it represents how we perceive the world or how the world perceives us. And so I don't want it to be necessarily a specific person. The question is, who's behind the blindfold?
Wow. And then your last one that you brought with you?
And this one also, I use really heavy textures, so when you get a close look at it, you can actually feel the different textures there. So this is one of those pieces as well that also represents just culture and diversity.
Yeah, well, I don't know much about art, but I imagine painting faces is one of the hardest things to paint. Am I on the right track there?
It is very challenging. Learning to do the symmetry, learning to know the proportions, it can be very challenging. So it's taken a lot of practice. This painting, I've done it so far in about 30 minutes, 35 minutes.
What?
So, yeah.
Wow, okay.
I've been able to really practice my speed, but portraits have become something that I absolutely love because it shows so much emotion.
Yeah, so will you start on one tonight and hopefully finish it by the end of the night?
Yes.
That's your plan.
So it's a 3-hour span. I could technically do 3 to 4 paintings in that time frame, but I'll usually just stick to one, and so we'll do that.
Do you know what you're going to be painting tonight?
I don't know yet. I don't know.
I love that.
We'll see. I like to let life inspire me, and so maybe the moment will inspire me, and we'll see. I bring some blank canvases, and we'll go from there.
Amazing. Well, we're looking at video now of past events because they do this a few times a year. And obviously they have food, they have music, DJ, so really a fun night, and that's happening tonight at Water Street, and it's a free event.
Yes, 6 to 9 p.m. tonight at Water Street. Definitely come out. It's a lot of fun.
That's amazing. Okay, tell me a little bit about how you got into art in the first place. Have you always painted?
So on and off most of my life. Now, I've been painting professionally for about 14 years now. I started painting a little bit accidental where I actually lived in LA and I was there for acting and dancing.
Okay.
But I couldn't afford it, and then my back started hurting, so I started painting again.
Wow.
And then I painted one painting per day for about 8 months straight.
Yeah.
And 14 years later, here we are.
That's amazing. So you're able to do this. Now, what do you have to do to finish this up here? Is it just the background?
The background is the main thing here. And I want to add a little bit of a shadow behind him, but that's pretty much it, and we are all set, so not much left to do.
Well, I love the colors, and so will you have all of these paintings tonight if someone wants to purchase them?
Yes, these paintings will be available tonight at the Water Street Night Market.
Perfect. And what's your website or Instagram if people want to find you?
Yep, so everything is under one handle. Website and social media is jerryrodriguez.art.
Amazing. Well, thank you so much, and thank you for showing us your talent live here. That's amazing.
Thank you for having me.